Thanks for joining me on this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content on the channel. And also be sure to follow me on these other social media platforms. Links are in the description below. All right, have and have not / Dancing with the Stars fans. And I'm actually excited. I mean, this was my first time watching the premiere episode of a season of Dancing with the Stars in years. I think the last time I recall at least being interested in a season was when Carlton Alfonso Roberto was on there and he won. But we have Mr. Jim Cryer himself on Dancing with the Stars season 27, and if I'm not mistaken, John Schneider is partnered with a Emma who actually won a season. I believe she said it was season 24. If I'm not mistaken, guys, it was a 2-hour episode now. Come on, forgive me, my memory's a little off, but yeah, they did their Foxtrot. Let me just put it this way. In terms of like the interaction, you know, when the dancer meets the celebrity for the first time, I loved it. John's driving around in the truck, then you know she's in the cop car. They pull over. He got the guitar. That was pretty slick. I like that. I like that. Then we move on to the dance itself. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Actually, John Schneider did like a 10-minute Facebook Live before the show, and well, earlier in the day. And he's like a big kid, and I love that. He's excited to be on the show, and just his energy. I like that. I like that. That was good vibes there. And a lot of people I know, especially the haves and have-not community, people are like, you know, Jeremy, why didn't he mention the haves and the have-nots? He only mentioned Dukes of Hazzards. Here's the way I look at it, and this is just my personal opinion on how it's looked. I would dare say that John Schneider is best known for the Duke boys, the Dukes of Hazzard. And then I was born in 91. I grew up watching the Duke boys, but it wasn't like in my time, so to speak. I didn't watch Smallville when it was on the air, but you know, I'm 27. I just turned 27. But I would dare say, like, even if I showed it, like, perfect example, back when I was working at the call center at Liberty, you know, when people ask me, yo man, I heard you do YouTube, what do you talk like the haves and the have-nots, what's that? Okay, Tyler Perry show, but don't think Medea. It's like a legitimate drama and whatnot, soap opera. Who stars in it? And some of the first names I'll mention is John Schneider is like in the top 3 people I would mention in terms of spitting out names in the hopes that people recognize who it is, and people be like, John Schneider. He was Duke boys. I kind of know. Smallville, Jonathan Kent. There we go. I feel like people within my age range from maybe like their 20s and late teens would probably be more associated with John from Smallville due to the fact of, you know, that was like one of the few superhero shows on the air while I was growing up. But then we moved to like the 2013 to the present, 2013 to 2018, where the haves and the have-nots, you know, obviously is a big show. So I dare say that it makes sense, because honestly, it makes sense for him to mention the Dukes of Hazzards. Not to mention that was kind of the theme of their dance. I mean, you know, where he has the General Lee and everything. First of all, that hood slide, I mean, the way he kind of, you know, he went down the steps. No, he gave the yeehaw. I'm not going to make the, you know, actual call because it's 11:30 p.m. I don't want to wake nobody in another apartment up. But you know, he did the call, went down the steps, you know, slid across the hood, and then, you know, the dance started. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he got a 18. I think that was one of the more common scores of the night. I didn't watch the entire episode because I had to run out to Kroger. But yeah, I feel like I'm by no means an expert, so don't. But I have watched at least 18 seasons, I will say that. And me and my mom gives great commentary. I feel like one thing to watch, especially, you know, if you're a star, if you're the celebrity and then you're partnered with a dancer, if your partner does most of the work, then the judges will really say, like, you know, it didn't really wow me. During the first portion of the dance, you know, I felt like Emma was doing most of the moving and whatnot. I was waiting for John to wow me, but then they started doing the kicks and everything. Towards the end, it started to light up. But for a majority of it, it felt like, you know, Emma was really carrying, you know, their partnership. But then John came in and they both did their thing. But yeah, I can definitely tell that, number one, he did very good for being the oldest competitor. He did very good. I feel that, yeah, I'm very excited to see what's next in terms of, you know, once they get to more the, I guess you could say, the ballroom-esque or more complicated. Don't get me wrong, Foxtrot, like, I couldn't imagine doing that. I mean, mob dancing comes from Michael Jackson. You know, I haven't done that in a couple years myself, but I did win a Thriller contest of Zombie Walk Lynchburg. There's a video on the channel that's way buried at the bottom of the channel with my first video, so yeah, you ought to look for that. But yeah, I really did enjoy it. Just again, the excitement of it, and I feel like Milo, the youngest competitor, I believe 17, he played in Disney Zombies. I think that he and John were kind of giving some of the same critiques, if you will, due to the fact that they're both tall compared to their partners. So, you know, it's little things like the neck, their leg, and elbow movements. You know, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is like a 2-night event. So tomorrow night, they're also going to be doing another dance. So I'm looking forward to that. But overall, I enjoyed it. I mean, John Schneider, you know, props, do your thing. Can't wait to see what you bring to the table next. And in the live video he did, he was like, you know, hey, vote for us. I posted the links and everything, but don't vote. Only vote if we deserve it. Like, you know, don't vote for participation. I respect that. But, I mean, I ain't going to lie. I want to be on there as long as I could just because, you know, I would love to get to the freestyle round. But, yeah, I'm going to go back and rewatch the actual dances because I didn't miss a couple. And, yeah, but I believe you can vote up to 13 times. I believe sources were telling me that. And I believe their hashtag is Team Super Duke. And shout out to Aaron O'Connell and his, if I'm not mistaken, his wife. He's married now, right? Yeah, him and his wife were at the actual event. That was pretty cool. And he did an Instagram story. I want to post that at the end of this video. You can watch it. You know, it's just great to see him being supported by cast members. I mean, there could have been other people from the Dukes and Smallville I didn't notice because my eyeballs were automatically looking for anyone with the haves and the have-nots. But again, be sure to check out Dancing with the Stars for John Schneider and Emma. And every vote counts, so definitely vote if you can. I would love to see what he brings to the table tomorrow night. Let me know what was some of your favorite acts from tonight. I might actually start doing more videos, like, you know, talking about some of the other dances, because I feel like it's an interesting thing. I love branching out on this channel. It doesn't have to be Tyler Perry every single video. There's over 1,200 videos on this channel, so let's spice it up. But thanks so much for watching. Be sure to vote for John. And I believe John Schneider also requested, if you could, to follow John Schneider Studios on Facebook. Click that like button and like their page. I will, you know what, John Schneider Studios, let me show you some love. I'm actually going to go ahead and post the links to your Twitter and your Facebook page in the, not the description, but I'll make a comment and pin it to the top in the comment section. That way everyone has a chance to click on the link, follow, like, whatever the case may be, and go from there. But let me know what your thoughts on the premiere for the season 27 episode of Dancing with the Stars was. Here's a video from Aaron O'Connell telling people to vote. And just one, I mean, it was just cool to see Wyatt in an arena like that as opposed to Wyatt being in jail or something. But yeah, shout out to Aaron O'Connell. Hopefully as the episodes go on, if John's, you know, hopefully making it from week to week, we get to see more of the cast members. So thanks so much for tuning in. Aside from showing love to John on his social media, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel here. And links to my social media are in the description below.
All right, we're here now. We're at CBS cheering on John, who goes on in what?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, Dancing with the Stars, and his hashtag is
Vote Super Duke.
Vote Super Duke.
Go John!
Vote for John!